necessary. See.
Stay back!
What's up, casual? I'm just booting up, getting ready. You know, the usual. Le usual. Okay, it's a good time to go ahead and say what's up to everybody out in the crowd. This is blockchain number 6. We're here to give you guys a good and wonderful time. I hope you guys have fun, and we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So, as I said, blockchain number 6. Ticket turner entries will affect prize payout today, as well as any sub used to enter today's event. Coolio.
Don't let a single one get
If you guys
away.
have any questions, concerned about how today's event works, please be sure to let me know. I'll do my best to answer them as we prepare for today's event. We changed a couple things.
We'll each need to take down about 10.
Stow your fear. It's now or never.
We'll win this. I know we will.
Okay, for those that are waiting, I'm still, I will need a sub or a ticket entry from these individuals for them to enter in today's event. That's Kimmy Don't Kill Ya, Nath, E2P2, Sansko, Maruku, the final boss Malushu, Solitary Hyena, and Green Sylvia. I believe I saw Sansko actually subscribe to us, which is great. It's awesome. We are currently looking at 17 individuals for today's event. They may not change here in the next 10 to 15 minutes. I'd also like to announce that we plan to go ahead and start offering you guys 2 tournaments a month, a BNC and then a BNC mini. Yep, I would hope so. We're gonna hold off on giving any specific announcements on how we want the event to work. But next month we want to host a mini. We just got to work out some of the specifics. That way we can go back to a tournament, two event type of thing, you know. So I'll bring it to the screen while I talk about it a little bit. But yeah, that's where we at. Okay, let's like mark the screen while I'm over here focusing on the other stuff. One more time, everybody. We are waiting for the tournament start time at approximately 18 minutes from start time. I'm looking for a few people to go ahead and provide their entry for today's event, tickets and or a sub. If you've entered well beyond or well before yesterday, you go ahead and get a free entry, although it does not increase the prize pool for today's event. As of now, I believe 2 people out of that group have went ahead and subbed and or provided their tickets for the ticket entry. Okay. It's a good time to jump in here and let you guys know what's going on. Again, we are preparing for BNC number 6. Subs/ticket entries will increase today's prize pool roughly around $250 a entry. With that said, we are waiting on a few people to go ahead and do that. If you enter today, it will cost you tickets. If you enter in our bins beforehand, aka the day before the event, anytime before that, you go ahead and get free entry, although it will not increase the prize pool of the event. To do that, you will need ticket entries and or subs. So if you're a sub to us, let us know, and we'll go ahead and get you added to the prize pool, increasing it. So there's several people who sub to us all the time. Casual, I'm not sure if you're sub to us. I typically don't check that thing too much. But if you are, yeah, let us know. Let us know. You are. Let me add you to that list. I should know better. I know you are. Bring us to a grand total of 4. E2 going all in today. I appreciate that. I get to do the Hydra City thing. Yeah, True Clips. I'll adjust it. He just entered. I was talking to him in Discord. And it's going well, Clips. Hopefully we see, how things go, man. Whether or not we're going to make it to second again, man. I feel like we've made a lot of seconds. Definitely not first, which, saddens me. It saddens me, my friend. Yeah, Clips, because you're here, I'll go ahead and mention some of the other things. We are planning to host a BNC mini event, which will probably be half of what the BNC is, and probably not have the ability to grow, but, we'll probably reduce the prize pool, and it'll probably be static. But yeah, we're almost 10 minutes away from start time. The specifics on the BNC Mini will be announced later, as me and Smurf are still discussing. Oh, seeing how Smurf you just joined, that boy E2P2 is going all in, man. My man is doing the god bounties, which I really appreciate. I like seeing people do that. And E2, if you're out there and you're listening, yeah, I got you. I've subtracted the necessary tickets for the bounties, and that will definitely be calculated afterwards. Once again, today's event has approximately 18 individuals in today's event.
Don't let a single one get away.
That could change in the next few minutes. But with that said, we are missing a few people. Izzy Gon Killia, Nath, Marukachu, Final Boss Malushu, Solitary Hyena, and Green Sylvie all need to provide a little bit of coin, whether that be ticket and or sub to Money Match Gaming, either on Twitch or D Live, to go ahead and enter in today's event.
It's now or never.
We'll win this. I know we will.
If not, I will be removing you from the tournament start. Probably not Izzy, because I probably could just take your tickets if need be. And now Glam. Okay, 7 minutes from start time. Screen while we wait. Again, really close to start time. We are looking for a couple of people to go ahead and clear up some of the entries. For example, I am looking for Nath, Marukachu, the final boss, Solitary Hyena, Green Silver, Land. For either your ticket entries or your sub events, I'm going to go ahead and reach out. Minutes before start time.
Day, when the sky fell away, our world came to an end.
Let's see. Let me go ahead and reach out to some of these other people.
Fading sunrise in the dark, glimmering shadows. Silence grows in the spaces between, stretching out beyond time. Rising up as a chorus of souls finds a voice, flickering through the change, they fan the flames, scattering ashes to the wind.
Alright, 1 minute before tournament start time. So in a few minutes I will be removing a few of the people who have not signed up properly for today's event. And then we'll go ahead and move into today's event. Some of those people would be... Let's go through the list real quick. I'm looking for Nath, Marukachu, the final boss, Solitary Hyena, Green Sylvie, and Glam for their entries in today's event. AKA, you either entry using the ticket system and or you subscribe to us on Twitch and or D Live. Again, I'm looking for Nath, Marukachu, the final boss Malushu, Solitary Hyena, Green Silver, or Lamb. Let me go ahead and refresh to make sure there's nobody new. You subbed on Twitch? Okay, Maruk. I got you. Thank you. I did not see it. But I believe you, brother. That works for me, brother. Bringing the total prize to 1-8. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated. I'm going to go ahead and start removing people from today's event, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Did you refresh that, Hydro? I definitely did change the seating. The seating's definitely changed, my friend. Yeah, make sure you refresh that page. I'll end you. Yeah, I'm on the seat higher at the moment. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and remove some of those people who have not done the event justice. Is Solitary here? Because I did... Let's do this. Let's send it. They are... Cool. Solitary. Sent one to Green Sylvie and Glam. Yeah.
Don't let a single one get away.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and remove a few people. They were DM'd, but you know, it'd be like that sometimes. So Glam, I'm sorry, you've been removed from today's event, as I did not get a response from you, my friend.
We'll
Hopefully,
each need to
that'll
take
get
down
cleaned
about
up a little
10.
bit later on.
Stow your fear. It's now or never.
Final boss
We'll win this.
Malushu,
I know we will.
3 hours ago. Doubles turning? Yeah, we've been interested in it. It's just more timing, and then we're spending a lot of money on our bots to go ahead and get that together. So some of that's the reason why we do that. Yeah, but we always have intentions to do that. It's just splitting up the money and so on and so forth. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and remove somebody else. Green Sylvie hasn't responded, so let me go ahead and remove that person, and we'll do that. All right, back to this. Solitary Hyena got it done. Great. Glad I reached out to that. But I'm gonna go ahead and remove Green Sylvie. You've been removed. Final boss, Lucian. I'm gonna go ahead and remove you from today's event. Finally, Math. I'm gonna remove you from today's event as well. We'll go ahead and get started with today's event. Okie dokie, we can get started with today's event. Thank you guys for your patience. Let's go ahead and start the bracket. After I get a final count of how many people are in today's event. Refresh. We are sitting at a cool 16. Cool 15. Let's go ahead and go to bracket. I'll start the bracket, and we will get started approximately a few minutes later, but that is okay. I'll go ahead and get the lobby up as well. So pardon me while we get this together.
Step into the ring.
A couple people already went green, so I'll go ahead and do my best to get them on the screen first. They said no problem, which is great. So I'll go ahead and grab to them the information, and we'll have our first match on stream, which will be Izzy versus Marukachu. And I'll go ahead and get my little music popping. Okay, I'll turn it down a little bit. Hopefully that'll help. Okay, maybe that'll help even more. As someone did say, it was a little soft. There we are, Izzy, Marukachu in the lobby, ready to go. Let's duplicate this to go ahead and get the other things going. Make sure we aren't Everybody is going green, which is good and awesome. Again, if you guys have any issues, you could always use the or call a moderator in smash.gg, and or you could go ahead and DM me or Smurf in Discord, and we will get to it as soon as possible. We are on the lookout, you know, hawking it out for you guys. For those who are unaware, the prize pool was raised $18 by all the people who've entered in today's event properly. Let me make sure I count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're actually up to 7. So the prize pool at the moment is $121. So thank you guys for going ahead and participating in our system. We appreciate it, and we work hard to make it happen. Okay, maybe... Byleth versus Snake. Very nice. We're headed to Battlefield for our first match. So I hope you guys are ready. Okay, I hope this makes my mic sound a little better. Let me go ahead and make sure we're all good. Some people said I was light.
Ready?
There we go. Our first match, Is He Gonna Kill You versus Marukachu. A Byleth versus Snake. Marukachu playing Byleth, which is very new, but we'll see how it turns out.
Go!
And just an FYI, our caster will be joining us later.
position.
Maruk pulling out that unique action right there. Yeah. Oh, I should finish this through. Let's take a look at the bracket. Everything is as needed, which is awesome. Marukuchu bringing out Byleth. Man, if you guys don't know, Marukuchu was at the very least, it might still be, a Pikachu main, but clearly bringing out the Marukuchu. Keeping it the same, they're headed right back to Battlefield in this best of 3 between Marukuchu versus Snake.
Three, two, one, go!
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Maruk out here taking it against Izzy Gonna Kill Ya. I think we can wait a second to go ahead and get some of the next match, just so we get a little bit of different flavor. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Everybody appreciates a little bit of different flavor. And hopefully we can get Hydro City versus the winner of Cortex and Uppish. Yeah, I think that's best. Hopefully can't be that long. Uppish playing Ice Climbers.
Kind of curious if Maruk stays. Nope, went to Pikachu. So Maruk does have a backup now. Probably a secondary Byleth or a Byleth for certain matchups. Maybe the Snake matchup. And Marukachu still gets some play, which is good to know. So want to know, so one real quick time while we have a few minutes, you guys should know that this is a monthly event. We host this every month, typically at the end. I've been working on Byleth as a secondary. I thought so. That made sense, seeing how you picked Pikachu in the thing. So wasn't sure if it was for specific matchups or for a change of pace, if what you feel like you've been doing with your main isn't working. So yeah, good to see, man. It wasn't that bad either, man. Byleth clearly hits very hard. Oh yeah, so like I was saying, this is a monthly event. It has a rolling prize pool, aka if you enter in today's event in a certain way, we'll go ahead and raise the prize pool. I think $250, or not $250, but $2.50 per that entry. So that's a ticket entry and or a sub to us on Money Match Gaming. So if you alert us ahead of time, and you enter the event in the early bird special and you want your sub to count, just alert us and we'll go ahead and get that added to the prize pool. So currently today's event has been increased by $21, which will change some of the way the payout is at the moment. Currently it's $121 total instead of the $100 that we had. So if you guys want a visual depiction of it, let me go ahead and get that up on screen. Just doing a little editing so you guys can see the prize pools and the prize layout of today's event. Why, you might ask? Well, most people want to know. Here we are. Let's chroma key this real quick. Alright, let's go with that. There you guys go. That's the general payout of today's event. Drop it down there. First, we'll get $60.50. Second, $224.20. Third, we'll get $15.73. And then fourth, we'll get $8.47. And then, you know, so on and so forth. You guys can see there. We keep it this way because obviously the prize pool can raise up to $1,000. And kind of breaking it off in sections on payments during that is just a little bit more difficult. If you guys are interested in seeing that change, just let us know. Let me go ahead and remove that real quick so I can go back to the other things that we're doing here. So, yeah. Oh, see, I didn't go live. There we go. Sorry about that. I can go back to the classic mode. Let's go ahead and take a look. Uppish Jid just finished his match with Cortex, so I'm going to go ahead and get Hydro versus Uppish on stream. Go ahead and give him the information and we'll go into our next match. Let him know what's really good. Let me refresh this to make sure there's no issues. And we most certainly am okay. Again, we're just waiting for Uppish and Hydrosity to join today's event. And we'll get started. Also, we have a special reward system here in Money Match Gaming. We have our Discord Arcade, which is a matchmaking system that'll allow you to earn points, aka tickets, and redeem those tickets or points for prizes. Things like cash prizes, crypto prizes, and gift cards. An entry into events like today. So if you guys want the long story short, because I wrote out a little thing, here you go. Boom, the long story short. We have a Discord bot that has a point system, aka tickets, that can be used for matchmaking, joining MMG events, and claiming prizes. Prizes you can claim are cash prizes, crypto prizes, and gift cards. There you go, my friends. Nice and easy. So we have Uppish, relatively new. Must have joined right when the tournament started, so he missed the little cutoff there of me axing people, but that is okay. And then the long-term beast Hydrosity has joined us tonight. We'll get to see if he still plays Sonic and what he's changed about his gameplay, since it's been a while since we've seen him play. Yes, Hydrosity. It's in the chat, my friend. It's in the chat. I think he still sees it, right? If not, I'll just re-enter there. The info's in your chat. Soon we'll be moving into the top 8 here. I'm not going to start it right away. At least one or two matches. Here we go. Hydrosity versus Uppish. Sonic versus the Ice Climber. Let's make it happen.
Three, two, one, go! Glimmer win! Ready? Three, two, one, go! Game. Summon.
That was almost too easy.
There we have it. 1-1 Hydrocity versus Uppish. Hydrocity still got it, but is certainly struggling to completely destroy the Ice Climber. Real soon here, I'll be starting top 8, bringing you guys a little some extra. But here we are, our final match. Uppish versus Hydrocity.
Go.
Let's make it happen.
Game. Comet wins.
Piece of cake.
Samba. Hydrosity pulling that out. Moving on to the winners, top 8. I'll go ahead and start top 8 and pick our next match in the top 8. We'll do a slight look over on how that's all going. We're going to go ahead and do E2P2 versus Eclipse. So let me go to chat and drop that info for them. We are moving into the top 5, or best of 5. I'm part of the bracket here in top 8. I hope you guys are excited for all the upcoming action. We're almost done with the losers as well. Casual moving into the top 8. Clap, clap. Appreciated friend. Glad you up there. Dax has moved into top 8 as well, beating Marukachu. Not sure if we know about Dax. Again, another player that slipped under the radar as I booted up the event, but that is okay. Eclipse versus E2P2 will be joining us on stream. We have Eclipse. Just waiting for E2P2. And boy, will the magic begin then. E2 will be joining us soon to give us the action that we so desire. Real quick, we'll go through it again. This is BNC number 6. We do this monthly. We plan to go ahead and offer you guys a BNC mini here in the future. We aren't completely sold on how we're going to do it, but we want to offer you guys a little bit more via month outside of the King of the Hills and the BNC. So hopefully the BNC can give you guys a little bit more opportunity to earn, whether that be some of the cash prices that we offer here at Money Match Gaming, or other opportunities for you to earn tickets outside of the tournaments we rocks with. Outside of that, if you guys are unfamiliar with Money Match Gaming and the things we do have a point system in our Discord arcade that'll offer you an opportunity to earn tickets, aka points, for matchmaking. And you can redeem those tickets for things like cash prizes, crypto prices, gift cards, or entry to our events like today. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the little breakdown, the long story short of how that generally works, so you guys can be well informed on what we do here at Money Match Gaming. But as it says, long story short, we have a Discord bot that has a point system, aka tickets, that can be used for matchmaking, joining MMG events, and claiming prizes you can claim. Prizes you can claim are 1, cash prizes, crypto prizes, and gift cards. All that can happen via DMs in our Discord, or requesting those payouts in our Quartermasters channel. So we're going to Smashville. We have Eclipse versus E2P2, a Falco versus a Diddy. Last time we've seen Diddy play, aka E2P2, he has been fighting like he really means it. So hopefully we get some really good old action. Still no issues with today's event, which is always wonderful. But here we are, our match. E2P2 versus Eclipse. Both veterans, both very powerful players.
3, 2, 1, go!
Had enough already?
Eclipse taking that first round. Let's see what changes up. So it looks like we're going to PS2. Eclipse stayed Falco. And Ethan is going Diddy. So just a match change. Or a stage change. Alright. Let's make it.
3, 2, 1, go!
Eclipse taking 2 in this matchup. Eclipse proven to be quite the monster. Let's see what changes up next. Looks like we're still headed to Pokemon Stadium. Ooh, we're going right back into it for this possible final match. Ethan bringing that back. You will not take me without a fight, he says. Showing quite a bit of strength there. Let's see what changes, and we'll go from there. We are officially done with our bracket pool stage, which will bring us completely into top 8. All right, here we go, ladies and gents. Ethan versus Eclipse. Eclipse is up 1 point.
Diddy Kong wins.
E2, P2 turning up the heat. Bringing this to a tiebreaker, a best of one. Let's see what they do here, ladies and gents. We don't have a stage selection yet. They're going through the bands. It would be a good time to slow down, rethink how they approach this situation, and go from there. One second.
Ready? Three, two, one, go!
Ethan fighting back from a deficit, showing us that he does have what it takes, and he's a real man. Taking the set against Eclipse, moving on to face Sensko here in the Winners Finals. Congratulations. You put on a good show, friend. All right. That'll bring us to our winners finals. Sansco versus E2P2. Congratulations again. That was quite the showing, my friend. Let's jump in there and provide that info.
Hello.
What's up, Rainbow?
Sorry if it was really loud to stream there for a moment. Hope you guys are enjoying the tournament. Welcome to Block and Chain number 6. If you're just tuning in, it's a monthly run by Money Match Gaming with $100, $1,000. How does the prize pool? How does the prize pool work again? Because it's still new to me.
Okay, so essentially we have a rolling prize pool. If you enter in the event certain ways, we'll go ahead and increase the prize pool. I think it's $2.50. I did the calculations a while back. Let me see if I can do the math real quick. How's this calculated? It's $3. $3 for every entry that either subs to us for entry or does a ticket entry to our event. We'll go ahead and reward a $3 prize increase for those individuals. So that's probably the easiest way to break it down. If you're unfamiliar with what tickets are, it's a point system on our matchmaking system on our Discord. We essentially have a bot that'll keep track of points earned through matchmaking or different quests that we propose to you. And you could go ahead and take those rewards and use them for entry in today's, like things like today's event, prize caches or crypto caches, or even gift cards. Up to you. But without further ado, we have Sansco versus E2P2.
Yes, I would have loved to discuss that just a little bit more, but basically $100 prize pool, you pay to enter, and that money goes into the pot as well, or a portion of it, I think it was. Anyways, we'll talk about the statistics later, the words. So, with a really incredible, I would say incredible is a good word actually, a really good reverse trio from E2P2 over Eclipse. They advanced to winners finals to find Sansco's Ganondorf. I've never seen Sansco's Ganondorf so far, and it's already proving to be a force to be reckoned with. But near off the oh my god, near off the ledge, and then they get the conversion 40%. Ethan breaks out of it. It's going to be a real key factor is that Ethan can keep Ganondorf at ledge and really abuse Diddy Kong's really strong ledge trapping attributes. It's going to be a very big key factor to the matchup here for him to combat Ganon. Diddy Kong also has some pretty good neutral tools, but I feel like a way that Sansco is going to be playing the neutral for the most part is their goal is going to be outranging Ethan as much as they can and just brute forcing their way at times to get as much damage and put pressure of mind of trying to avoid getting KO'd by Ganondorf, so they'll be playing around that and moving more predictable motions for Sansco to cover. That's basically what you want to do as Ganondorf is play as a fear factor character. That's what I definitely feel. Now, Ethan is doing a great job of bringing this back right now, really applying the pressure when needed, taking advantage of their better frame data and mobility. Right there though, Sansco lets loose that up smash off of the get up, takes the sock off of Ethan, and tries to stuff out some of the momentum that Ethan has. But Ethan is still trying to charge in there. That banana toss into the dash attack up air is not going to kill. In fact, looking for vertical KOs on Town and City may not be as ideal for Diddy Kong, especially on a heavyweight like Ganondorf. I like the coverage there. I don't think that was necessarily intended. Well, that's not what you wanted there either. I think what they kind of went for what I would say is a greedy edge guard going for the forward air there, because if the Ganondorf is in a side B range of a stock lead, they will very likely go for that and look for that trade. And you can mash out a Ganondorf side B, and if you're a really good masher, you can get out of that. In that situation, Ethan could recover, but you have to be really good at mashing to do that. So it's kind of hard. And also the thing with that is that if you mash out of the side B, Ganondorf also breaks out of the side B too, so he can also recover. But it's still better for you if you're able to do that. However, if Ethan could have landed the overhead swing above the side B grab hitbox just slightly, they could have edge guarded and killed them and taken the stock there. We'll have to watch on their facing and positioning a little bit more with respecting that move in the future of the sets, if they want to move forward. Sansco taking the first game pretty convincingly.
That was pretty spicy. I was not expecting that. That was pretty cool. I like it when it ends like that. Oh, what's gonna happen? And then it's just like
the good old Ganon side, brought to you by Brawl. I think Brawl was the first game that introduced the side B choke slamming it, right? Because I think in Melee it was similar to Falcon still. I don't know. But here we are with Ethan's counter pick. Ethan loves to go to Kalos Pokemon, so I'm not surprised to see this counter pick coming out from them here. Really good stage that allows them to maneuver really well with the platforms and allowing them to cancel their monkey flips and change up their momentum. They have a lot of space so that they can afford to use that space to pluck Banana safely, especially against a slow character with no projectiles and very not high range burst options. So Diddy Kong can play off of that and react to all that as well. But you also just have a lot of save time to get Banana out a lot, which is something that Ethan really would like to use against the slower character here. Sansko's keeping up right now, as they just keep getting those hits that they need up in the very close range. At 4 tilt Charade, he still had the flip, so he's good. Then almost losing that stock there, but gonna get away. Ethan is committing for a lot of rocket barrels after escaping situations, I am noticing. They're not connecting, but I don't think Sansko's aware enough of them to adapt to them quite yet. Nice banana catch there, the banana snipe, but Sansko wise to save their jump here. Ethan really needs to take the stock right now. We have a very dangerous Ganondorf here, and if you are forced to charge your rocket barrels out there close to the ledge, Ganondorf will just stick his feet off of there. Long-lasting neutral air will take the stock out. Ethan taking that stock off as well, and pretty much neutralizing a little bit of the advantage. Block that dash attack, get a couple forward airs out. Ethan is trying to establish a little bit more of a lead here. You know, I'm noticing a lot more block usage here as he's becoming more aware of these incoming aerials coming from Sansko. Dodge that right there. There's an up smash again. I see what it's going for now. Oh my god. Okay. I thought for a second he was actually gonna mash out of that. If Ethan was mashing out of that, I don't know. Maybe not. So he was able to cover that shit break with the up tilt despite whiffing the Warlock Punch, so no problems there. Sansko with the lead here. And proving to be a bit difficult for Ethan to take these stocks off without putting the percent pretty high. So let's see what he can do. Get a Gimp? Oh, nice. Nicely timed the rocket throw there. They just went for the uncharged one so they could get the blast hitbox and it edge guard again really well. In fact, I want to see that more from Ethan. I think that that's really good. A good option for them to go for after Ganondorf has used their jump. If they can like intercept Dark Dive or catch Ganondorf in his jump with the up B. It has really good horizontal power off stage. These trades have been doing nothing but benefit Sansko, however. Ethan's job right now is to keep them in the corner. Just to get their banana. Oh, Sansko gonna cover the roll in and seal the second game for Sansko. Up 2-0 in the second.
This Ganon is scary, man. Jeez.
Yeah, they are very consistent factor that I am already seeing in this set. Is just how many times that Sansko has been able to force trade situations that have always benefited them, because all of Ganon's raw hits just have more damage output than Diddy Kong. The damage output that comes from Diddy Kong is when he is able to get in on you and combo you, not just from like a single hit. With Ganondorf, pretty much his neutral does around 20% alone with both hits. That should give you a pretty big idea of how powerful Ganondorf's raw hits are, as if people really needed to know that though. And here Ethan right now doing a way better job just keeping Ganondorf in the corner. Trying to, ooh, yeah, a well-placed down air on Sansko will knock him off. But Ethan's got some pretty good damage of just keeping Ganondorf on this left side of Kalos here. They try to snipe the jump with the banana, as I've noticed that he's been trying to do. He's been trying to do some very non-committal stuff because he's still trying to play as safe as he can with the edge guards. Doesn't want to go out too risky, which I can understand. Nice up smash right there. Will do the trick to catch the jump as they try to avoid the banana. Ooh! That was actually very smart from Sansko. They jabbed the rocket barrel so they didn't crash into the stage. So he didn't get as big of a punish there. Border coming out for Sansko, taking that stock. Ethan, for the first time in the set, has the lead. And is looking to hold on to it as long as they can. Sansko, even though this is Ethan's counter pick, I can see how Sans is trying to use the stage himself to try to maneuver around the trickiness of Diddy Kong's ledge trapping. The platform is doing its... He's trying to use the platform to do his best to get around it, but still Ethan is covering it really well. This backer here, this could be a dead Ganon. He's just having a very hard time getting out off the stage right now. The up smash misplaced there. It's going to be 29% off the down throw combo, and uppers to pressure. You can block it and punish it out of shield. However, that's not still quick cooldown. So if you're not quick enough to follow Ganondorf and you're on a platform like that, you can't just sneak in another one to cover himself. Down smash, outrange the down tilt trip attempt from Ethan. Still trying to play this very safe, and he puts himself in a great position to punish the Wizard's foot right there. Gonna get that stock. Now trying to really maximize his getting in on there. At 16%, trying to put the pressure back on. Again, this spot dodge up smash in the close quarters have been really good for forcing Ethan to drop a combo early and get a big punish for Sans. He's gonna take the stock right there. Only 32% between them right now. So still a very close game here. The Sans is starting to really put more of a presence on stage control, as Ethan is trying to keep their distance from Ganondorf. Again, that get up attack. The attacks, putting out an attack against Rocket Barrel is really good, I see. Okay. Border coming out right there. Almost equalizing the percent. Gonna rocket barrel from the ledge, get a little bit of percent, sneak around with a flip kick that you were forced to respect with shield. The best option he had was the spot dodge, but he would also have to react to that, and that move is very hard to react to on and offline, I want to say. Yeah, this is basically last hit for both of them. More so for Ethan right now. He still has to do a little bit more damage to take the stock off of Sansko unless he can get a really good edge guard here. But as Sans lands something like a up smash, forward smash, backer, that's going to probably send Diddy Kong flying. So he's trying to keep this ledge trap going there. And Ganondorf using one of their faster framed aerials at upper, knocking them away. Ethan back into stage control here. The ledge control needs to be big. Forward air out, spacing them once again. See the times that Sans have been just able to outspace them in the close quarter situation, or just flat out trade with them. See where Ethan is going for a forward air in that situation too. That's likely not going to kill. Sans has no real fear to throw out his own hitbox there, and it's a really good play on his part that will earn him his ride into Grand Finals winner's side. Really strong last game though. I liked that from both players. There was some good adapting from Ethan there that could have started the momentum for another reverse 3-0 potentially, but it was just not enough this time.
Yeah, really spicy though. Like Ethan has come out a couple times, is now part of our MMG team, and yeah,
nice.
Really aggressive. Kind of saw a lot of improvements since he's joined. Just the money match gaming community. So yeah, I like the aggression, you know, and he never backs down too. So I really appreciate, you know, his play style. But that Ganon, man, oof.
I'm gonna be honest. I think Ganon can be a really unfamiliar matchup, like a good Ganondorf online. That's kind of a matchup you have to know with the online environment, though. If you're not used to pressure, it can really run over you.
Yeah, it
And also
it
just
takes like 3
abusing
hits. Yeah, yeah. If you really know how to stack up damage with him, it's just crazy. Half the time you're like, man, this character's not fair. 3 hits, 80%. You know, it's like, oh, okay, I see. 3 hits, dead, depending on who you are. Like, yeah, it's pretty intense.
Facts. It's also kind of like a kind of gameplay where it's like when you're playing against Ganon, you don't know if the best way to play against him is to either rush him down and keep him pressured or camp him out because he doesn't have projectiles or fast enough options to react to you at a far range. So that can be a bit tricky to understand too. Mid-range is where it becomes the most difficult though, in my opinion, because that's when Ganondorf can just throw out a lot more hits.
Is this the one I like? Oh, why could I never remember which one I like? There we go. This is me in my Melee days. This is the song I liked. I really like that stage where you fight on the ships, to be honest.
You fought on the ship, so you're talking about Pokeballs?
I forget what the stage is called. I guess I could look real quick. Let's find this stage. Like, obviously not in a competitive sense, but definitely playing the stage in general. Here we go. Big Blue. It's like,
Oh, Big Blues.
yeah, it was like one of my favorite stages to fight on. That and Rainbow Cruise.
Yeah, that one was fun too. Very jank, but very fun.
Yeah, it's just, for sure it's jank, but we used to have so much fun, man. Those were the 99 stocks. Let's play until we get tired type of, days. So we're gonna get Hydrosity versus Boss FD. Knocking our man.
To say, I think Boss FD, Casual Ham, they were 2-2s that was about to finish, but sounds like Boss FD took the set over Casual Ham, indeed, with the DDD. So we'll be seeing that versus Hydrosity shortly.
Glad Hydrosity decided to come out. It's been a while. Yeah, you said you had more questions about our ticket system, by the way. I'd be glad to answer it while we wait for this to come together.
Oh, I was just still confused about the $100, $1,000 thing. So it's like it's $100 flat pot bonus or
Correct.
flat pot bonus, and then people add to that pot with part of their registry, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So that's like a traditional tournament, pretty much, that you would see offline as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
They can have they can have compendiums. Sometimes that stuff's decided ahead of time, depending on how they get the money.
Compendium, just tournaments that have a prize pool that you paid to enter the tournament. A part of your payment goes into the pool.
Yes.
You see that with locals too.
So that's essentially all it is, except there's a couple ways you could do it. You can just earn your entry into the tournament by participating in the ticket system, which is extremely discounted. Obviously, we want you to do matchmaking. We want you to join our Discord arcade, where you can earn tickets, matchmake to earn more, or do some of the quests we have. And then you can redeem those tickets for even cash prizes, crypto prizes, and or gift cards, depending on who you are, because there are people who requested those things.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's essentially how it's broken down.
Want to try to make it as accessible for as many people as they can.
Yeah, and for the most part, this event technically is free as long as you join before, as long as you join a day before the event, you're good. We even reduced it from 2 days to 1 day. So if you join, a week ahead, it's completely free. It won't raise the prize pool, as we said earlier, but, still decent, We paid top 8 as well, so if you make it into the top 8, we'll go ahead and make that payout as well. Currently, the number of people who entered the event in the prize pool way is 8, which raises the prize pool to $124, which makes First place gets 62, second 24, third $16.12, fourth $8.68, fifth and sixth will get $3.72. Seventh and eighth will get $2.48. I know that's a little ridiculous, but if you actually hits the 1,000 mark, obviously the payout makes a lot more sense. It's hard to like separate the true when we really want to pay out top 8. And like together, the lower prize pools that people might be like, bah, humbug. You know, those prize pools themselves wouldn't add too much for the prize pool until you get to the larger amounts anyway.
Imagine if there was a monthly every week where you had a $1,000 prize pool. That could be this could be that could be this tourney. So make sure to share this out to any people that you think would be interested in these events. Tell them to check this out next time as well.
Indeed.
And we can grow as a community.
There you have it. Rainbow said it best.
Wonderful. So let's get into the sets of losers quarters between Hydrosity and VOSFD. Or Boss FD. We'll say Boss. Yeah, how about that? Boss. Boss versus Hydrosity. So based off this matchup, this might be a bit of a slower one. So kind of after you hear me very much talking a lot in that last one, because there's just a lot to say. This matchup, you could expect just a lot more pause because there's just gonna be a lot more patience in this matchup so far. In these first 30 seconds, however, they've been pretty much in each other's grills. It's a good damage. Hydrosity covering the jump out there. DDD does not have the best double jump in the air. It's gotta be pretty tricky unless Boss FD is able to read the movement from Hydrosity well to just hit him, because he's such a fast spinning ball otherwise. But any hits that DDD does get to whiff punish Sonic's movement, it's going to be a pretty big deal for sure. You can do that. That was a really good option to bait that out actually. Get Hydrosity ready to try to cover the landing. I thought he was just going to come down with a neutral beast, so I feel like what Hydrosity needed to do there was to... They couldn't commit to going forward with their side B at that point. They had to try to mix up the timing where they had to jump out of it if they could. I've played Sonic a fair bit, and I still don't understand the full difference between Spin Dash and Spin Charge. I have to embarrassedly say, however, I do know what each one looks like, so that's, I think that was Spin I don't know. We're not going to talk about that. Anyways, it doesn't matter. They're the same move to the majority of the Smash community, so nobody's going to complain at the end of the day except for the 20 Sonic mains out there. I did not want to be your enemy, though. Anyways, I'm being a goober. So Hydrosity taking that stock. DDD was 189%, but again, it's really difficult for DDD to land these hits aside from being able to recover the movement. So what Boss FD has to be really good at in this matchup is predictive play and covering movement early, because it's just very hard to react to. Hydrosity is making big work of this stock. Almost was able to get the follow-up off of landing on the spring because you reset your spring and your up B, or you reset your air jump, and you reset your use of spring, so you can do that again in the air. So that could have been a KO, honestly. Could have been a really slick setup too. Hydrosity really taking control right now. Yeah. A lot of landing lag on Super DDD jump when it lands on stage. There's a bit of a hitbox to protect them on the sides with stars that people often trip up. However, you can avoid this by attacking from the air to punish it really easily. As Hydrosity demonstrated really well, too. Nice Gordo hit there. Got both hits of it, too. The hammer swing and the Gordo hit. Okay, Hydrosity just taking their time now. They've established a lot of damage and are forcing more options out of Boss FD. A 10% I can say between Spin Dash and Spin Charge, the Spin Dash initially has super armor on it, or not. Oh my god, I was thinking invincibility in my mind because that's what it is. It's invincibility, not super armor. Sorry about that. Anyways, a good trade on Hydrosity's part right there, just gonna stick out that backer, predicting that Boss FD was gonna try to protect himself from below the ledge, and that backer will take the game 1 for Hydrosity. But as I was trying to say, Spin Dash is a good option to reflect Gordo because there's no risk of it trading on the initial frames of it where it has invincibility. That's what I was trying to say. Spin Charge, however, does not have that invincibility. It has a multi-hit effect instead, which makes it really good for combo setups, at least you would think, as a lot of times people will fall out of Spin Charge.
Eclipse beating Solitary Hyena as well, moving on to the losers semifinals.
Oh, that was fast. Last I checked, it was 1-1, and this set was just starting. Damn, Eclipse.
I feel like Eclipse triggers people.
He speedran those last 2 games, didn't they? Yep.
All right, here we are. Our next match, Hydrosity versus Boss FD. We're headed to Final Destination. Let's get going.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, Boss with this counter pick here. I don't know about this personally. I feel like this is going to make it a lot harder for DDD alone. DDD already. He has really poor air movement, and his grounded game isn't exactly the... Yeah, he okay. Gonna have to give him the benefit of the doubt and just really see what this does here, because I felt like having platforms at least helped him have multiple places to maneuver. But we'll see. Maybe he's looking for... I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. What is the game here? Hydrosity has been holding on to a lot of really strong momentum ever since taking that first stock of the first game, actually. And they've been continuing with this momentum here, just applying a lot of good hit and run damage. They've known exactly when to get in on Boss FD during their openings, and Boss has been having a really difficult time. That killed him. Wow. Wow, okay. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that to kill without having much rage, but so it is when you're close to the boss zone like that. Hydrosity with a very strong lead there. Boss FD trying to get that set up into the down smash, however, knocked them into the air. Got the Gordo hit at the very least, and if DDD lands a strong blow, they could take this stock and try to play the next one more patiently. The dash attack actually was not enough. I was thinking that it might be the play that they needed to try to bring things back. Super DDD jump. Catching them on the neutral getup, as the link is just a tiny bit. I will see how this plays out from here. Hydrosity running in with the grab, knock them into the air, forcing a panic option from Boss, who does not want to get juggled right there. Covered the get-up attack really well off that down tilt. Could be able to take the stock here, actually, if they're able to keep the edge guard going. However, Hydrosity getting back on stage. The double up on the upper from the spring. Nice little smash forward conversion right there. What a take the second game for Hydrosity.
Whoa! Maximum power.
Now, as a commentator, I'm meant to be unbiased here, but I just have to say, I feel like this matchup is down awful for DD. What does he do? Like, as a competitor, it's your job to be able to play around even bad matchups, but then there's just some matchups that just look unplayable. So what do you do in that situation to really adapt? Because it felt like in game one, Boss's way of winning, their game plan was to win off of a lot of surprise hits that really read into Hydrosity's movement and cover things ahead of time. Getting a lot of hard reads would get them a lot of momentum, but that's also really inconsistent and difficult to keep up with. And I can understand why it fell apart after that first stock. As Hydrosity was just able to play out of their zone a lot. DDD, while having a good trapping tool, doesn't exactly have a good zoning tool in matchups where it's really needed, like Sonic.
He's bringing out Jigglypuff.
That actually would probably work better, I feel like. Now you have a character that has really good airspeed, can definitely combat Sonic off stage a lot more reliably, which would be a good thing, I think. Sonic has a good recovery. Like, Sonic definitely has a really good recovery. But at least having something to edge guard that a little bit more will put more pressure in that spot. And will play more into punishing Sonic's disadvantage a bit more. I don't know about juggling though. A weakness that Sonic can exhibit is from being juggled, and Jigglypuff doesn't exactly have juggle tools. So it's mostly going to be about how Jigglypuff gets in, and if the boss can get good setups here, that can take these stocks. If Jigglypuff cannot find consistent setups, it gets really tough, really fast. Already see that if they got the drill right there, that would have been big damage there, right? There's going to be the charge up air, going to fade away though. That went so quickly, they were able to just drift out of that and avoid that second up air. Actually, it just really shows how good having high air mobility can be. Good on boss's part though, they put the back air there in a spot that forced Hydrosity to air dodge, and they were just barely not able to get the ledge right there. So boss to take advantage of the situation, take that stock with the stock lead. At 37% right now. A back throw will take the stock, actually. That was a no pummel back throw, so I'm really surprised that killed, but it was really well timed on Hydrosity's part right there. Good grab on the landing. And the neutral air to forward air. Doing a really good job of covering the attempted landings of Puff is something that you really want to do in this matchup as well. He can really force the opponent to come to him with just simply pressing spin charge sometimes with spin dash. Because he will hold it sometimes, even though you can't hold it infinitely like Smash 4. Caught the landing right there for a really well placed up smash. Hydrosity holding on to this lead here. Boss on their last stock, potentially up the set. Really smart use right there, though. That is going to bring it back pretty well for them. I like that conversion from Hydrosity, actually. I think they maximized that damage really well off of the amount of time that they had to punish it. Yeah, that was really good awareness on boss's part there. They didn't even need a setup. They just recognized that what Hydrosity did was not a true follow-up, so they could just use the frame 1 invincibility of their rest to break out of it and kill them. Ooh! Power punch to the sky!
Piece of cake.
Really well timed forward smash from Hydrosity, finishing the set off with a 3-0 and moving on to losers semis.
Here we go. Eclipse versus Hydrosity is up next. Let me go ahead and get them that information so we can press on with the die.
That's going to be a really good one.
That handled. Awesome, wonderful. Let's have a look to see what they're trying to do. Eclipse is going Falco. Hydrosity, no doubt, going Sonic. If you guys are new here and you guys are checking out what's going on, this is BNC number 6, aka the Block and Chain event. This has a rolling prize pool. It rises when people register in the event with either a ticket entry or a subscription on Twitch and or DLive. We do this monthly, and we're gonna introduce a BNC Mini, which will probably have a fixed prize that won't rise, but something that we can do in the interim while we wait for BNC, as we want to offer you guys bigger prizes, as well as us working on our bot and Discord. If you guys are unfamiliar with our bot and Discord, it's an online arcade that offers points for matchmaking and quests that we have here at Money Match Gaming. You can use those points for cash prizes, crypto prizes, gift cards, or entry into other MMG events. And without further ado, we have Eclipse versus Hydrosity.
Yes, we do. For losing semis, Eclipse and Hydrosity starting off on Pokemon Stadium 2. Let's go. So for Hydrosity having this early advantage here. They can really play around this too. Falco does not have a very strong approach as a character, so it's going to be up to Eclipse to notice the windows of openings that they have when they're able to get at least to the mid-range is going to be where it matters the most. But they won't be able to approach Sonic outright because Sonic is just going to be zooming out of there. Out of that position. Once Eclipse gets his combo started though, they go really hard though. He's got a lot of really well-practiced conversions, a lot of good option coverage, and just his advantage state in general has a lot of really good use to it to extend his conversion rate. It also plays really well off of time, so you see his conversions in this first game, they get better as the set goes. I have noticed from watching previous sets of his. Hydrosity right now, gonna get under that laser. There. A couple more lasers from Eclipse. Laser doesn't really do much for Falco, to be honest, but it at least stops an opponent in place at times when he needs them to. And also, conversions into Edgeguard are really strong as well when he's up close enough for him. Forward tilt will not take the stock there. That laser will prevent Sonic from covering a high recovery. And also stun them long enough that they couldn't go off stage to hit Eclipse either. I think that's the real reason why he fires off the laser, actually. It's he can make a safer low recovery. So I think if people spot dodge it, they might be able to get down there and intercept him. I don't know. I think that might be a key factor to edgeguarding him. Couple lasers. Smart on Hydrosity to still block there, however, to cover an incoming side B. Phantasm has a fair amount of lag when it collides onto a shield. Flare will get Hydrosity off stage. A laser snipe as well. Good tech on Hydrosity's part right there. Gonna keep him alive a little bit longer. Eclipse waited a little bit to see if Hydrosity would roll in there and try to call it out, but did not come up there as Hydrosity spinned out of there. The forwarder should finally take the stock for Eclipse there. 84% between them. That can be worked back pretty quickly right there. That neutral interrupted the spin dash, but it didn't open up a big combo right there as Hydrosity broke out of it with the spring invincibility. I actually really like the recovery option from Eclipse there, where it's normally a very dangerous option. They picked it in a spot. They showed the Hydrosity that, oh, I will actually mix up with this. And they pulled it off at a time that Hydrosity wasn't ready to cover that time either, even though they did attempt to. So it could mix them up. And now Hydrosity going off stage preemptively. That way you can cover a lot more of Falco's options as well. Drag down forwarder does not connect into up smash for Eclipse. Hydrosity playing just outside the range of up tilt, really smart on their part there with the homing attack. On that time when Eclipse went for the drag down, they waited a bit to see if Hydrosity would shield so that they could confirm a more reliable hit off of it. Mixing up right there too, because now Hydrosity has it in their mind that they'll grab after going for a drag down forwarder. but they went for a down tilt to call out an early shield drop. Oh, that was so clean. And they got the stop. That was actually pinpoint precision on that downer right there to cover the roll in. Clips trying to play it safe for the most part. Still get in there when they can to put damage. It's been kind of a slower paced game, as Hydrosity has been making it very hard to combo them. Lucia will take the stock right there. It was a pretty nice spin shot in there from Hydrosity to catch Falco in the air. Okay, these lasers keeping Sonic from spinning in. That was smart there. After the first time they did that back air out of shield, Eclipse tried to immediately follow up off of it, and Hydrosity was able to punish it this time, and they just went for that punish, which knocked Eclipse off of. Otherwise, pretty good opportunity for Eclipse to get the kill, I think. Laser, there's a bit of shield damage there. Still inclined to shield there, gonna get grabbed. Opposite smash isn't going to do much. However, with Eclipse blocking that homing attack, that puts Hydrosity in a dangerous spot. Eclipse with the appropriate response to up smash out of shield will take the first game.
This is gonna be a tough one, y'all. I think it may go all the way.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Three, two, one, go!
Alright, game two. Good coverage on the get up from Hydrosity with their back air. Otherwise, kind of got forced to the other side of the stage. Wow, okay. Try to get an early call out. That's a massive combo from Eclipse with the air dodge read to that forward smash, putting a lot of damage in there. 8% up throw up air with the cross up DI on the DI. Eclipse will take that stock pretty early for a conversion like that, I feel like. It's not done though. However, harassed from that platform landing as Hydrosity didn't have a lot of options there. Poke them out of the shield. Get a little bit of something here. 40% already. Somehow Hydrosity dodged both of the 5Bs actually well. I like these mix-up. I like the mix-up play that I'm seeing from Eclipse of how they're exactly dealing with Hydrosity in a close quarter situation when they're shielding or not shielding. The mix-ups are really showing that right there where they just ran up, did nothing, and then they up-tilted to call out the jump out of shield from Hydrosity was really good. Hydrosity, however, in this moment, taking that stock with that back air, equalized the stock situation at the least, and now try to work back this percent little by little as they can. Fell out of up tilt and immediately did a forward tilt right there. really good reactive awareness on Hydrosity's part. Almost got the 2-frame on that side B, actually. Would have been a big pickup for them. Dodging that jab right there, sending Sonic up into the air. Trying to just call out their shield drop right there. Hydrosity been holding down that shield big time. That drag down forward tilt order to down tilt conversion is enough to send them off the stage. Send them off the top. With a high rage definitely benefiting Eclipse there for getting the down tilt to kill. Nice mix up on Hydrosity start right there. You can do so much after resetting your resources from touching spring. Alright, drag down conversions. Good burst option choice on Eclipse's part right there. That dash attack allowing them to set up that edge guard. Oh, that's killing, isn't it? No, that was very close to though. The last stock, this game loves to fake out on last stock situation all the time. I was spaced incredibly well though, just above Hydrosity's back air. Woo! Hydrosity in a scary spot. They almost got converted off of that knockback angle. That was a weird knockback angle off the spike from side B. And they want to get off of the ledge. The up smash is not going to cover the roll on, so it was a good choice on Hydrosity's part to avoid that situation. Phantasm 2 up air is not going to kill either. Good DI this time on the up air too. That'll help them stay alive in the situation. Trying to avoid these lasers that have been really useful, in my opinion, for stopping approaches and making it so that Sonic can't just reliably spin through to react to some of the options that Eclipse is throwing out to set up combos. That's not that hit. Okay, that laser hit at that percent. Unfortunate for Hydrosity. The auto doesn't usually work at that percent if you DI it correctly. Really good grab on Eclipse's part though. Recognizing how pressured Hydrosity is, and a way that they've been avoiding a lot of the kill options from Eclipse has been the shield button, so that was the right play to do in that situation. But Eclipse got that kill. Just barely. With the 2-0 lead, having the set momentum is going to be pretty for them as well. Let's go to game number 3.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, the classic get into mid-range immediately holding attack. I'd say that's a classic. It works a lot of the time, like, it's very hard to react, so you can just get some quick, easy damage. Why not go for it? I saw what Eclipse did right there to try to stem that combo, and I like it. Reversing that second up air so that they can combo into the back air and put them off stage would be really dangerous for Hydrosity to be in that spot, so... yeah. Otherwise, reset kind of back to neutral. Now Eclipse on the ledge here, gonna jump off. It feels like the majority of the ledge trapping options that Hydrosity has picked have been very committal. For the most part, like just standing in a place and throwing out a smash attack. I've seen that several times to try to catch a read on Eclipse. Because I feel like they're not doing enough of baiting them off of the ledge appropriately. They're just trying to read it. And they're coming up very inconsistent as a result. That backer, though, gonna cross up a little bit on that up smash and outspace it really nicely. Get the stock. Wow. Falco just loves Falco just popping out that kill confirm out of disadvantage. Why not? Let me kill you. They interrupt the attack with the first nuclear and then drag them down to the second one that's set up for the killing blow. And a big combo there, drag down on the nuclear that spikes, sending Hydrossi off stage, and Eclipse is going to wait for that back air for Hydrossi to try to cover themselves on the stage, and they got an up smash off of that as well. Eclipse capitalizing as much as he can off of his advantage state really makes up for the weaknesses that Falco is otherwise exhibiting as a character in this matchup. Really showing it in this set. Because despite all the heavy work that they've been doing, they've been losing neutral a lot more to Sonic. But they've still been able to keep it close to the last hit, despite making way bigger conversions. Those bigger conversions really matter, not just basic bread and butter. Strong up smash out of shield right there. Rewards them on that aggressive option from ledge. And Hydrossi has to pick up this stock as quick as possible because this momentum is going to build up rapidly for Eclipse if they find another opening. Could potentially be Hydrossi's last stock here too. Eclipse is pressuring Hydrossi as much as it can right now. Back throw should be enough for Hydrossi to take that stock. 60% between them right now. Yeah, I love that consistent response from Hydrossi. Important element of Smash gameplay can be consistency. The fact that he consistently blocks stuff is forcing Eclipse to have to be careful with some of the options they pick on approaches. Wow, good coverage on the neutral up. It wasn't a lot of percent. I was really surprised they were able to cover that. That was a really inventive mix-up on Hydrossi's part here. Is he gonna be able to make this comeback? I think there's a possibility here. Back air from Eclipse. Hydrossi has to get back onto the stage here, get outside of Eclipse's reach. Oh yeah, Eclipse is not letting him get away from this back air. Getting right up close and personal and finishing him off. Moving on.
Yo. Don't sound so excited, man.
What is this? What?
Just playing random. Sorry.
It's like random. Up next, we'll have Eclipse versus E2P2. I'm really excited for this match. I feel like both players are very, very aggressive players. So we should get some action, some non-stop action at that.
Also, just hello today, Rainbow, since I didn't get to say hello to you. Hopefully you're having a good day.
Today I came in like an hour late.
Yeah, I mean, no problem. I was here, and then I had to be in the background the entire time. So.
That's alright.
Let's ping E2. Make sure our boy E2 is around. Oh no, he checked in. We good. We good. Oh, we good. This will bring us to a losers finals. Yes, top 8 gets a prize. If you're wondering how much, you earned $8.68. If that's sad to you, essentially you got in free using tickets. I'd say it's really good. But yeah, I'll DM you after, obviously today's event. Or you could DM me ahead of time. And I'll get you after said event. Again, if you guys are wondering, this is BNC number 6. This is an event that has $100 to $1,000 prize pool. The base is $100 and it rises with registration with a sub from Twitch or DLive and or a ticket entry. If you're curious about the ticket part, we have a Discord Arcade, which is a matchmaking system where you earn tickets. Those tickets can be used for entry in MMD events or cash prizes and crypto prizes and gift cards. So if you guys are interested in that, we can give you the lowdown on that. But without further ado, we have E2P2 versus Eclipse.
3, 2, 1, go!
Right on. Losers finals getting to the run back between Eclipse and Ethan. Maybe not too surprised to see this run back, but at the same time. Eclipse having to fight through both Solitary Hyena and Hydrosity. In some close games. Very close games. And Ethan continuing on the momentum from the last set, it looks like, as well. For the most part, establishing this lead here early on. Yeah, good grab punish right there. And got the kill, dang! Dang, okay. So they were able to grab them out of their back to regrab on the banana, and they straight up killed them. Falco is nuts. Really good call out and read on the air dodge there from Eclipse. Him waiting for these setups has been pretty big for extending them. Wow, forward tilt, hitting them off of the ledge. Good call for Ethan to pick that option there, to take the stock. See how much he can extend this combo there. Did drop it a little bit, but still able to send Eclipse to the left side. Keeping this going, really nice combo there. With the neutralizers there, get to 73%. Okay, yeah. He tried to time that banana toss just after the reflect because I could feel that he waited before throwing it out a little bit there. But Eclipse is still able to cover it. The rocket barrels coming in. That forward air does not have a banana in play right now. Where exactly is it? It's gone. There's no banana. There never was banana. Only monkey. Oh, another. These wild rocket barrels. That's something. Something that works. A collision hitbox hit them from a good distance away. Neutral air from Eclipse takes the stock. Even game now. Kind of a bit of a deal for Ethan right now as they were starting this game off with a lead, but it's just vanished away. I'm seeing Ethan do a lot of defensive retreating hitboxes right now to keep out Eclipse. Good interrupting quarter right there. Eclipse could take the stock. I actually think if they charged that, that would have been it. That was really dangerous on Ethan's part right there with that air dodge there. Maybe a little bit careless. Okay, they got lucky that Eclipse just looked for a read. Up smash almost takes it. That should be it for Ethan game 1 with the forward smash.
Diddy Kong wins!
There's something about Ethan's play style that always just makes me go, man, this man plays for keeps, all right? Never falters, pure aggression, non-stop. I'm coming at you, man. Something about it, man. Something about it.
It's just something about the way he grips those sticks.
Whips those sticks.
Like I've been saying it for a while. Gaming needs folk music. We got pop gaming music. We got electric. We got rap. Where's the folk?
I imagine there is some folk somewhere in there.
Well, let me hear it.
3, 2, 1, go!
It's probably not a theme song, just something in the background when you're in some folk type of situation.
Look. I haven't heard it. Other than yeah, it's okay because as many people on the stream know, I've been learning that ukulele, and I'm here for the community.
Okay, so this game 2 switched to PS2 from Eclipse. Very even so far.
I've been enjoying this round of commentary too. This little unbiased. Go, Ethan!
Man, I've been doing unbiased commentary today. I interrupted the charge on the forward smash, and because they caught them in the startup of the rocket barrels, they're sent into the more careless, the more free-fall animation from barrels. They're not able to recover another one, Ethan falling down there. However, this time the forward smash will pull through. Punishes that attempted forwarder from Eclipse. He tried to banana out his shield there, and up tilt still covered it. Or rather, he tried to throw a banana out his shield to punish up tilt, and another up tilt just covered it anyway. Ethan having this lead, trying to grow it here. This rocket barrel madness has been really good for him. Rocket barrels do so much damage when they land. Gonna be a grab right there with punishing that flip kick. And there's an up smash calling out that flip kick from the up. Yeah, calling out that second monkey flip kick there. I wasn't expecting that too. I think Eclipse just did that to cover an air dodge anyway. I wasn't exactly aware of positioning, but I'll say for the benefit of the doubt, they knew. They knew they were gonna flip it there. They just read it. Like the anti-air option from Ethan right there. Try to close out the stock with an edge guard. Gets command grab. Send them off stage. This forces a side B right there, which they're just barely not able to cover the timing with the 2-frame on 4 tilts. Let's see an up smash from Ethan. Crashing Falco and this guy. 62% between them right now. Okay, nice little opening right there for 20%. He was able to cover Eclipse grabbing that banana and get a sneak of forwarder in there, otherwise not capitalizing a lot. Falling up air into forwarder for Eclipse right there. They're trying to really rack this up here, that command grab. Doing some work for them right there, catching Eclipse, slipping off of the platform. Eclipse has used their jump, forced to the ledge, reset their resources, and a really strong call on Ethan's part. Wow, yeah, pop off for that one. That was actually really good for them. An 80% kill right there, catching them on the jump. Really good hard. That was a hard call. That wasn't like a call out. That was just a really strong read on Ethan's part right there. Like, Eclipse had the momentum. It was showing very clearly in that second game that game was very likely going to go. Yeah, I mean, some would call that a round of up smash, but Ethan, in their minds, probably thinking of that is very calculated.
That boy.
Good play for them. Keep the set lead here. Going to be tougher for Eclipse to work back from at this point. You see it. Already 30%, starting off right there at that setup to knock him onto the platform and get that forward air. A man grab right there. I think if Eclipse just kept throwing out hitboxes there, it actually would have just batted away the flip from Diddy Kong. Alright, drag down from that forward air right there. Oh, that was, wow. No way. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna talk about that a little bit. When they drag them down off the... I can't even talk about that. The combo just happened so fast. Like, it felt like that combo just happened so quickly that I can't even describe it properly. You just have to... If you were curious about, like, rewatching that, you would rewatch that yourself. I would rewatch that. I do that sometimes with good clips just to see what really happened and everything. That was an incredibly strong conversion from Eclipse and a good read to finish. Dash attack. Command grab. Oh, yeah. Okay, took the stock right there. 39%. That was a great pickup right there. Another one, too. Wow. Really good control in these right now to land in the right spots for the collisions so that they actually get the punish on them, too. First one was just really... The first one was true, actually, because Kiddy Kong was so close, but the second one was just had really good control on it. Banana snuck around that reflector regardless. Gonna avoid dying to that backer right there. Ethan barrel rocket to the center stage. Likes to do that when they're mixing up their recoveries, I notice. It's not something that they will throw out necessarily, but it's more so something that they will just use as a trick. You know, with this 2-game advantage, you can be really confident to just throw out options like that. If they get this kill, then Eclipse has to work from behind, so if they land this rocket barrel, it's gonna work. There's that backer coming out from Eclipse, however. That slight jump above them made them overcommit their dash so that Eclipse could punish it. Still going for these rocket barrels, man. He's definitely playing about this game with more so the lead that he has in games right now. So if he can get a surprise, it literally he can play in a more or less relaxed state and less of having to play a conservative game. Monkeying around, kind of looking like just go for that spike on the Flame Bird. Up smash. I'll take the stock. Thing is, based off that last game, Ethan's shown they could bring this back. However, not this time. They keep slipping out of that combo.
Had enough already?
Patch them with the back air, and Eclipse taking the first game in this set between them and losers finals.
Eclipse can bring it back.
Yes, yes, he can.
Yeah, I have to make the Eclipse clip there, honestly. Just like, wow. You kind of pushed him downward, and then pushed him upward, and then pushed him out. And then said no.
Then said no. Smile.
4 here. Game 4. And Ethan's just elected to go right back here. Although I can imagine if this goes to game 5, he might go to Kalos if Eclipse isn't already banning the stage. That might be the reason why he went back, honestly. In any case, was that fork tilt to the off of them there? They avoided the collision right there, I think, with a well-timed spot dodge, it looked like. One thing that's definitely going to matter is that Ethan doesn't get too caught up in how they played in that last game, because after that game, that's where Ethan has to adapt off of it a little bit more to secure the lead they have and finish off the set. Eclipse is a pretty adaptive player, so if they get too predictable, they can make this full comeback on Ethan. But right now, Ethan's doing a great job of just keeping Eclipse cornered with these flip kick jumps. There's a lot of pressure there. See, Ethan's just controlling that ground and stay with that banana, so it's forcing Eclipse to stay on that platform to respect it. They know that right now that if Ethan lands this banana, they can easily take the stock here. So getting hit by that on the ledge, actually not a bad thing at all. He avoided the ledge trap setup from that by just holding on. However, Banana Snipe from off stage will convert for the kill for Ethan right there. I like that for the way that Ethan dashed away from the banana, because they're used to that situation. They're like, okay, now I know that they can still cover with a second reflect, but I have enough time that I can maneuver out of the way. What I don't like is the rocket attempt there, because it did get a bit more predictable. Okay, wow, Eclipse was able to avoid taking big damage to Ben and actually punished him for it. Okay. Nice forwarder out of the shield right there. Did not make a lot of use out of the banana, but Ethan's been able to get a lot of bananas in the set, but it doesn't matter too much. The way that Eclipse has been playing hasn't been a lot to pressure Diddy Kong to prevent him from getting banana. That I have noticed. I think if anything, Eclipse is probably trying to learn off the mistakes that they made in the last set so that they can adapt to them. So I feel like Eclipse has made a more patient approach to the set, which is a good idea. Ethan taking that second stock, however, now forcing Eclipse to work up a more time. To get that stock off, immediately reset that stock advantage to no stock advantage. And this is a spot where Eclipse can shine. If they can get this opening, they can get the percent lead here and make it tougher for Ethan. He's trying to play exactly out of that burst range that Eclipse is trying to approach from. Doing a very good job of it right now with dash attack. However, really good option on Eclipse's part right there that's going to set up that string there. That was still valuable damage. There you got the Phantasm backer, and they followed up with a second one on that read right there on the double jump off stage.
Had enough
Big time pressure from Eclipse right there at the end of that game, really rewarding them after some good patience and resolve to try to figure out how to play around this neutral, and they have tied this set to 2-2.
Oh,
that's all right,
boy.
champ. It's all right, champ.
Reversal of winner semis, basically.
You got him. You got him, champ.
Like I've said ever since we went to this whole best of 5 situation, man, these fights really do go the distance. It's always pretty crazy. But yeah, we'll take it, right? Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Let's see some magic.
Final game of the set here. Could be a little bit of nerves at this point from Ethan. I could see just after Eclipse taking these 2 stocks to shake off these nerves and pile on the damage right now. 90%, keep it coming right now. I think all the damage so far that Ethan has taken up to the point of getting hit with this up tilt, excuse me, was just self-damage from the explosions of the rocket barrels. Eclipse is answering back quite quickly right now. in evening up this percent deficit that they have. Forward smash! That'll be Ethan taking the first stock. Not too much problem finding a kill there. Whee! 19% off of that too. And I think because they got lasered out of the rocket barrels, they actually didn't take soft damage either. Because they don't take the collision hit, only the rocket barrels collided with them instead. Alright, Eclipse taking that stock. And the combo started here. That laser forced a low recovery from Ethan, which Eclipse could punish later. And for a roll rate, I actually don't think Ethan's been rolling a lot. I feel like a lot of his approaches have been from poking with forwarders and backers, actually. So that's more so what they'd want to cover. Ethan's a very acrobatic Diddy Kong. Very aerial based with their defensive options. That might honestly play into some of the predictability in their movement, honestly. But in any case right now, oh, that's enough to take the stock. Ethan's got the stock lead. Pump himself up for this final stock. See if he can finish this off and get back to Sansco in Grands for another chance. I think they've been thinking about some of the things that they could do to adapt to Sans, but they can't think too far ahead as Eclipse takes the stock very quickly. And we have another very close last stock situation for game 5. Oh! Wasn't able to convert off to the peanut, but I think he could have. This is a good setup. Oh my gosh, is that? No, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, Eclipse DI'd into the stage right there. Otherwise, that jump read from Ethan could have taken the entire set right there and then. That back air, keeping Eclipse from getting in there, and keeping that banana in Ethan's clutches. Got another one ready to go. Flip kicks right past Falco there. And now he's really rushing to close this out. Wants to get this done. Gonna flip kick high to avoid that second backer this time. Dash attack. Does not get the finishing follow-up. They're trying to call it a landing with up smash. Neutral air to up air! Yo, that actually converted at that percent. I'm very surprised, but for Ethan, that will wrap it up and he'll be moving on to grand finals. That was clutch. Honestly, that was clutch. Because they were on the verge of being on the back end of what they had done to Eclipse in the winner's side. And they clutched that out without resorting to throwing out too many committal options there. They were able to close it out with that small conversion off the neutral. Good stuff. Chu Ethan advancing to grand finals.
Pure aggression. He gets so greasy though, man. Oh, a little bit of taunting there at the end. But what can you expect from a stallion? He's a stallion, baby. Yeah, there goes Smurf. He's a stallion, baby. He's a stallion, I tell ya. Let me make sure Sansco joins us.
I'm gonna put us to our final player matchup for the night with another run back between E2P2 and Sansco.
Oh, he checked in. We're all good. He'll be joining us soon. If you guys are unfamiliar, E2P2 is a part of our team, collecting monthly rewards. If you guys are interested in joining the MMG team, please be sure to go ahead and try out. To do so, come to our Discord and ask to try out. That simple, that easy. We're gonna get Ganondorf again is the question. I don't see why not, because
Yeah, I don't see why not either. Why not?
right. It's just it was very powerful. Very powerful.
Canada so far undefeated in top 8. I don't know about the whole tournament, but let me do what I like to do recently, where I like to touch up on the little runs that people make.
Real quick,
Sancho,
it's Donkey Kong.
yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Donkey Kong.
You just
We got a good old
All
DK
bigs.
Cousins battle here with Donkey Kong and Diddy. Should be cool. Yeah, the Ganondorf was only pulled out in winners finals, actually. So undefeated Ganondorf. Almost undefeated the whole tournament, actually. They only lost one game to Hydrosity, I think. Yeah, only one game lost so far in this tournament. Sansko has been making a great run over Maruko, Hydrosity, and E2P2. Whereas E2P2's run has him taking out Eclipse twice. Really good wins right there, actually. I don't think he's beaten Eclipse yet until today, so that's pretty good for them. Took out Dax and Casual Ham as well today. Dax is a player I've never heard of before, but they made top 8 with Speed and Banjo, so nice for them. Yeah, E2P2 and Sansko are our finalists tonight, and we got a Donkey Kong battle. Donkey Kong Country style.
1, go!
Town and City for game 1 right here. Gonna get that charge up. Well, you understand that the other player's just gonna pluck the banana, so that's the perfect opportunity to get that going. You got a surprise tool for later. Ethan applying great pressure so far. Almost untouched. Got nicked a little bit once. Otherwise, I could have been the stalker there at the fourth smash, actually. They're playing very carefully right now. Man, grab right there. 0%. That trade did 1%, so knocked him out of the number immediately. Nice. Disadvantage looks really rough for Donkey Kong in this matchup. Ethan's actually got a little bit better. I think Ethan knows this matchup a little bit better than Ganondorf, so it helps him. At least with punishing Donkey Kong. The rocket barrels, by the way, we're gonna talk about those rocket barrels a little bit. They came in clutch for Ethan, just like that down air. Yo, hold up. So Ethan is moving right now. He is making good work right now. This 2-stock lead. That second stock was big. After that first stock took so long to take, and then this third stock, he is actually moving. He is not letting Sansko play the game. Oh yeah, that should be a stock at the very least for Sansko. 111%. However, he just needs a fourth smash at this point. He immediately went for the fourth smash. He went for the fourth smash immediately. I was gonna say he either needs that, or he could just rack up like 50% and then kill them with a whole bunch of bosses. Which he could do. He could do that very reliably. Almost the first game there. 163. That was a coast-to-coast fourth smash. It will not KO the back air. Will with that catch on the ledge jump. Ethan starting off land very strong.
So you get in that moment to where you're trying to understand the players and so on and so forth. Did E2 feel disrespected? Is that why it was that intense? Or is that just his play style? I'm like always wondering when I'm watching E2 play. It's like, hey, is he mad? Is he mad? Was somebody mean to you, man? Like, that's just how crazy that feels. But
I generally feel like he can't really box the same way that he did with Ganondorf versus E2P2, and disadvantage is a lot harder to get out of. I mean, like, it's hard for Ganondorf to get out of disadvantage, but just look at how well that E2P2 juggled Donkey Kong in that game. And you can just really see how difficult it was to get out of that disadvantaged state. Now we see Incineroar
Right.
first time on the stream. Never seen the Sansko Incineroar before. No, sir, we have not. I don't think we have.
Not from Sansko.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I was confirmed. That's all.
I can actually see this working out a bit better. Like, I can actually see this working in a similar light to Ganondorf here, honestly. Thing is, I think Incineroar's more fragile off stage. That was smart that he saved his double jump when he recovered that first time. Still off stage, however, has to get out of the ledge trap situation first. Incineroar's slow mobility can make that very tricky. If you cover that roll distance, you can just continue to consistently catch him. Even with that roll in, Ethan was still in a good spot. Just applying deep pressure right now. Ooh, this is clean. This is clean. Okay, caught them spot dodging on the neutral get up. There has to be so much confidence going through this guy's mind right now, right? Like, there just has to be so much confidence going right now. And that they're taking these games. They're just powering through these pockets from Sanskrit right now. I mean, I want to say that. Okay, now I can more comfortably say that when he has this two-stop lead on them. But that's kind of like the mind of Ethan right now, is they just feel like they're powering through. I feel like that aggression honestly might apply to the mentality a little bit. Like, their confidence just goes with aggression. I can see that. He's just looking on stage. He's like, what the? Diddy Kong's just like, yo, what happened? What happened to you? What happened to you? Right, sit away with that cross chop. Yeah, you don't want to see you don't want to see that.
We're headed to Town and City. Let's see what Sansko decides to do. Clearly having a little fun, which we can all appreciate, I think.
Yeah. And I think it's also just making it really good for his combatant, too. I think at this point, a lot of the regulars are a bit accustomed to how you can get tilted.
King DDD. Or not King DDD. King K. Rool. Alright?
Not DDD. Not DDD. Not DDD.
Yeah,
that is the tilt master. You don't want DDD. No.
Getting a little King K. Rool in this boy.
Hey, you love to see it. More Donkey Kong battle.
3, 2,
Alright, let's see though. I think this should be another first. I don't think I've seen Sansko pull out King K. Rool either. Sansko has made it pretty established though that they love the heavies though. I don't think I've seen them play anyone but a heavy. And I respect that. I respect that. Genuine love for a character archetype. Nice little forward tilt right there. You can actually, okay, so I've actually seen this matchup before in a crew battle, and this matchup is actually kind of awful for K. Rool, if I gotta be honest with you. Especially for edge guarding him. If Diddy Kong has a banana, what they can do is they can Z-drop the banana on top of them when they're recovering with up B. Which normally it's very hard to challenge K. Rool's up B because it has a hitbox above it, but banana is a non-committal hitbox, it's just a projectile, so you can drop it on it, and then you can follow up with a downer very consistently. So Diddy Kong can brutalize his recovery if he's forced to recover low in this matchup. The best way that K. Rool avoids that banana setup is if they're able to recover under the ledge. In fact, they're getting back into the gameplay right now. It's good that E2P2 is kind of just ledge trapping the way he does. If he was a more committal player with his ledge trapping, he would have gone completely slapped in right there. Should be the punish on that neutral right there. That puts Sansko on the last stock right here of this first set brand. Oh, the barrage of projectiles is coming in. Classic K. Rool. That is classic. One projectile just follows to the other. Oh, not the spot dodge down. Oh yeah, this is basically even. Like, this is basically even. That's gonna do 20% because for some reason K. Rool's up throw does that much percent fresh, which is insane. So if you're not at a viable time to do a combo throw, you can just do that up throw and you get big percent for it. And now Sansko is really forcing ETP2 to respect the K. Rool a bit. Can you get through this wall of projectiles right here? Not recognizing that the Crown has that armor and Sansko was able to make use of it. However, off stage, how does Ethan's Ethan's not like he didn't do anything if he won. Yeah, I think Banana just hit him and he didn't recover. I think that's what happened. Anyway, reset!
Reset! I like how fearless he is, man. Like, E2 just don't care. And this is what I mean. Like, is he mad? Did somebody make him mad? Like, he's just crazy, man. But that is a stallion. Let's see if we still get some more interesting picks from our man Sansko, or if it's going all serious. Probably use that to warm up a little bit. You know, I know a lot of people who have to take breaks kind of, you know, hands get loose, you know? So maybe that was just, you know, a little warm up as my daughter kind of walks around. What do you need that for? Oh, okay.
That's fair. That is fair.
Oh, there's me watching.
There it is, the next set. Took a little while to load up. Yep, Sansko going Bowser. So we have Bowser versus Diddy. The first stage will be Final Destination.
So as much as it sounds mean, I kind of wanted to see the Ganon again.
Yeah, I kind of did too. It was kind of vicious.
That Ganon was scary for Ethan to deal with. Honestly, that could come in clutch. If the Bowser just shows that it's not working, the Ganon counterpick might actually work. We'll see.
2, 1.
Here we go.
Sansko's got a very, very powerful Bowser. This is his main, not his Ganon that took this time earlier. Okay, so for a second there, I don't think he expected to go off stage there, so that thought that might have thrown him off, but nope. Up that up B. Oh, get into too much danger. Nice combo right there. Step off of that down air. Really good for Ethan. I think what he did there is after that banana, he tried to follow up a roll read toward the ledge, which would have put Bowser off stage, which would have been the better, more ideal spot. Oh, is he dead? Oh, he almost died. Okay, definitely dead right there. Got a forward smash. Coming in hot. Even though Sansko used that up smash, they actually used the shell's invincibility of up smash to avoid getting tripped by the banana. The way banana works is if it lands on top of someone, or on top of someone's shield, it will go up into the air and it will fall again. So it tricked them after the up smash. I just wanted to highlight that little interaction right there. As Sansko lets that moneymaker move rip. Here it is again. He tried to go for the banana snipe setup, but the up smash just... Sansko's use of the up smash right there was really on point. They weren't able to convert it properly. Wow, that was like very pinpoint precision spacing on that border. Not enough to get out of the corner right there. Standstill closed that stock out right there with the back air. Okay. So wait for that down air and perfect timing for a forward smash. All right, combo set up off that backer, 45%. Sansko gonna roll in right there to avoid the monkey flip kick and finish them off with the back air, reading that jump off of the ledge. Sansko taking game number 1 of this set.
Man, that's crazy. I really thought he was kind of behind, but you know, Sansko says, "I don't care what you think. I just don't care." Okay, right back into it. This time to PS2.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right. Ooh, time. I think he could have actually spiked him off that nature if he was ready for it. I don't know. If he could have, though, that would have been helpful. In the very early start. Almost a kill on the down air landing again. Okay, Ethan keeping them cornered right now. Loves that stuff. But he loves to throw out kill moves. Bowser at 191%. I guess why not, huh? I actually don't know if Diddy Kong has a high percent quick kill move, but Bowser certainly has quick kill moves and they kill it at a low percent. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call it smash attack quick, but almost a quick damage. That's cute. That's slipped out of the banana. Sansko missed the forward smash and they just landed that up smash. Sansko not gonna let them breathe in this set, however. Closing out that second game with the backer, stage spike, the illegal move. Only one more game needed to take it.
Wow, I'll tell you what.
Dad, where are you?
I'm not playing.
I didn't know who this is.
That's technically me in the stands watching.
Game 3, Kalos Pokemon League. The Flame Breath Wall of Pain just covers the approach options, forces Ethan to just retreat to the corner immediately when Ethan wants the pressure. That was really good though, that after that forward air poke, they retreated into the monkey flip to recoil back in. Establishing some control right now. I'm not ready for that flame breath right there. Because they've been more so expecting Sans to land with predictable downers so far, so it wasn't necessarily on their mind in the moment, I think, to anticipate a game breath and block. Plus, you also run more of a risk of blocking a land side B, so that's also something that might have been on their mind as well. Bowser has a very powerful and quick command grab. You haven't even seen it much in this set, so... Just to say what it means. Ethan evening off these thoughts right here with the barrel's collision force. That's 53%. Could be a stock. Good buffering on the up special. That was the best shot that Sansco had of living right there. Was if they could buffer the recovery quick enough. They were able to do so. Now Ethan trying to trap them in the corner on this platform. Loves this stuff right now. Banana F smash is enough. Only 48% with the stock lead right now. Okay. Barrel's doing more work that they need. Oh wow, the tricky mix-ups. I like the mix-ups. That's good mix-ups. Getting them out of the corner and getting them back into stage control. The Sans forced to recover low. Big punish right there, and a really solid job closing out that game. Ethan not gonna get closed out by the Bowser, not by a long shot.
Certainly fighting back. Ooh. Let's see what gets changed, man. Final destination?
I think that was game one of this set. They're going back there now. See what happens. Of the two stages that Ethan lost against the Bowser, it wasn't the worst one, so it could be winnable on this. It could be winnable on this stage. Honestly, what scares me is the fact that I still haven't seen Sansco go for a single side B. But, no, I have seen him go for one actually. It whiffed because Ethan predicted it in spot punch, but they've been very conservative with that move. That's kind of terrifying because a lot of the options they're doing right now condition Ethan to shield, so they can take advantage of that if that happens. And right now they have to play around that pressure from these monkey flips that Ethan loves to do. And they can worry about that later. Nice. Forward smash not taking the stock quite yet. The command grab still caught them jumping on his shield there. As they tried to with that up smash. Is not going to take it. It's not strong enough kill power. That should do it though. See if the followers up off of their follow-ups really well. Able to cover that roll in despite missing the Punisher. Pretty good for them. Frame trap in the landing with that banana pull well timed. And Sansco finally able to fight them off with that forward air. Only to get command grabbed again. And there's a neutral, soft neutral to forward air conversion. Another one. Oh, that. Ooh. Ooh. That almost was another downer. That was super close to the right time. That should be a KO from the Koopa Claw. Just casually putting it out there. And knocking Diddy Kong off right there. Gonna wait for that up smash. Noticing that in disadvantage, Ethan has been waiting for that up smash more. After noticing how it's interrupting some of the setups and the threat it presents. Flame Breath just covers so much range that they still took damage when they wanted to retreat. And of tricky to do. All right, a good punish on the down air landing right there. Ethan has the stock lead again. If they can hold on to this, then they can be in a good spot to bring this to game 5. They have to hold on to this. They have to avoid these options from Sans right now. Almost goes for the down air, gonna die right there, doing the barrels charge a little bit closer to the ledge than comfort would be. Nice follow-up right there. They were actually able to anticipate how Sans was going to... Well, they were able to cover, that's what I'm saying. They were able to cover them falling out of the dash attack. They covered the jump. This ledge trapping has been superb in this set from Ethan. It's been a very strong point and a very key point to a lot of the damage they've been able to apply, and able to avoid a lot more of the threat presence from their opponent as well. Because if they can't get off of the ledge, they cannot play the game. I see that flame breath right there. You see how much damage it does, but he canceled it quickly instead, because what he's using that flame breath for is to bait a movement option from Ethan instead. And this time they'll put it out there to cover the flip kick with the flip. That should do enough for Ethan to bring it to game 5. Under the threatening presence of Bowser with stage control, they do prevail. And there's just one more game between these two to decide the champion.
And it goes all the way. Jeez.
A double medium, why won't he go down? We have already played this one twice.
3, 2, 1, go!
Not allowing any better picks. Ethan banning stages wisely, I want to feel like. We'll see. But yeah, like this stage has been benefiting, honestly, more so Diddy Kong. And the way that Ethan has been able to change up some of the pressure in this set, they've been able to make the stage work more so from Sans counterpick. So at this point, it might be Sans working a little bit from behind. We'll see how this goes, though. Bowser can change the tides at any moment with, you know, you just gotta watch out for that. Like, Bowser with Banana is deadly, also. I didn't mention this. Bowser with Banana is deadly. Sometimes you just get a free down smash out of that. Hang on one moment, this is a really fun heavy red back. Okay, I come back and the stocks have flipped. Yeah, Sans is able to get the stock lead. Now he's gonna have to play around that best again. Okay. While the momentum that Ethan had is not in the possession right now, it's Sans. More so in a good spot. Oh, they parried the initial hitbox of the rocket barrels? I guess you could do that if it has multiple hitboxes, but that's crazy. What the? Okay, covers the roll in. Ethan just really taking their time on this landing right here. Throwing that banana prevents them from getting hit from the Bowser bomb. Okay, recognizing that they did not land that banana, they covered the roll in instead. That was smart of them. They were able to keep the ledge trap going. Ethan, flip out of there! Get out of there! Get out of there! Sans by that downer, but this is still quite close and quite doable. See how it goes down. Right now, these flame breaths not looking the best. Beautiful conversion right there. It works very similarly to the K-Rool thing I talked about earlier too. Like it interrupts the hitbox on the Whirling Fortress and then you can just follow up with down and it's great, you know? Sansco with his lead, Ethan has to work so hard to come back from it. That ledge shot is so hard to get out of too. With the up smash already covering the roll in, right? And then you have the bananas to cover them getting back onto the stage. If they slip on that, even if the up smash misses, they don't have much time to get out of the corner there at that moment. And that's a big reason. This is not even the reason why I said that Bowser with Banana is deadly, but that is another good reason that Bowser with Banana is deadly, because if you are able to cover most of the options for getting off of the ledge with Banana, Bowser can throw out a really strong option to cover the one option that's not covered, and then have a backup plan. And that's exactly how it unfolded. Really close for Ethan to close this tournament out, but Sansco just turning it around in that final game, preventing another prevented reverse trio, and that will finish off the tournament with Sansco being the victor. Once again, congratulations to them. First place of the block and chain number 6, second place going to E2P2, and third place going to Eclipse.
Oh, Ethan wants the tickets. All right. Glad you're adopting the system. We really appreciate that. More money will be on its way in the future, so yeah, look out for that. Also, that brings BN6 to a close. As I said before, we plan to initiate a BNC Mini. We haven't worked out the specifics for that, but I just want to let you guys know that we're on the rise. We're going to offer you guys a few more opportunities to earn here at Money Match Gaming, so be on the lookout for that. I will be posting BNC number 7 shortly after today's event. Next one, dubs. Yeah, we'll think about doing dubs, in the future. It's just lag online, those things kind of have to be a factor and such. And then also trying to maintain a decent prize pool for these events as they do come out of our pockets. But without further ado, that does it for BNC number 6. As you can see, the prize pool right in front of you. And that is about it. Smurf, would you like to say anything?
Really? I think you did a good job there. Terry's broken. See you guys later.
Terry's broken. I'll see you guys later. Okay. Rainbow, as always, thank you for coming out. You make our events better. Thank you for the awesome casting you were doing. Would you like to say anything before we take off as well?
I was glad to come in when it mattered most to finish off the event at the highest stakes sets. And these were some great sets at that. So another round of applause to the competitors tonight. Congrats to everyone who placed. And that's all I've got to say. I've been the Rainbow Star, or Rainbow, what do you want to call me? Some people call me Star at this point, and I'm just gonna accept it, even though Star wasn't really part of the intention of being a name. But it's fine. Yeah, I've been very goofy tonight, as you can tell, but I hope nobody really minded that, and we just had some nice laughs and humor. Had a good time. Anyways, have a good night, everyone. I hope you take care.
And then make it to the top 4, sure. I'll talk to Smurf about it and see how he feels, and then we'll go from that. But as we said, that is BNC number 6. Hopefully we catch you next month with BNC number 7 and the full announcement of the BNC Mini. Without further ado, good night.